Hey, do we have any pizza left? Hello everybody, this is a half-eaten pizza. I'm so excited to be starting on this new project. We are going to be completing every single arc from Island, Scorched Earth, Aberration, Extinction, Genesis Part 1 and 2, and we're going to do it all solo. So I've never completed any of the arcs. I've always started and I've gotten to the boss fights, but I've never gone through and completed everything all the way through. And that is the goal here. So I'm going to bring you guys along for this adventure. It's going to be a good time. Let's get to it. The character that we choose to use for this arc. We're going with the name, A Half-Eaten Pizza. And we're going for Quadzilla here. Just standard guy. We'll get him a good haircut. We'll get all that going once we get to that point. But let's get started. We're going to start on East Zone 1, East Zone 2. I think we're going to go East Zone 1. I've got an idea of how I want to try to progress this. Let's get started. Make sure we're safe for now. And I believe we are. I'm excited to get started off on this series. Like I said before, I'm very used to starting off, getting to a certain point, and then for one reason or another, the series just dies, and I let the arc go. I try to switch to a different map, but this time I'm going to take you along for this adventure, and we're going to complete it. We're going to beat all the bosses, beat the Overseer, and move on to Scorched Earth. So we're going to start off just doing the normal, running around the beach naked, trying to get some berries, trying to not die to anything, and we're going to hope for the best. That Parasaur is running from something, which means I should probably be running. Now, a little bit about the series as we're getting started here on the beach. I plan on not taking my time at the beginning here. I'm going to try to rush fairly quickly. I've got a plan. I'm going to get over to Irby Island. There's some good metal there. There's some dinosaurs hopefully we can tame up. Some decent first tames. And yeah, that's the plan for today. We're gonna try to get ourselves a raft because I don't believe I'll be able to make that swim. And we'll get over there. I'm hoping to get a decent level, either Anki or Stego to start. Ideally a Stego. Just ever since their update, they're very useful, especially for a first tame. You can collect wood, thatch, pretty much anything, and in the quantities that you need it to. We'll go over as we get started here, we'll go over the settings I'm using today. I believe my XP multiplier is at 1.5 and resource are at 1.5. And we are using S+. That's the only mod we're going to be using for this series. We're not going to go too crazy with it, and we're not going to use all the features of it either. There's only a few things on it that I feel we're going to make use of. I do like the transfer tool. Just it saves time. It's just a quality of life feature. When you got an Anki loaded up with 1,000, 2,000 metal, instead of running back and forth to your forge, just click and transfer. I know not everyone on consoles can have that feature, but just for the sake of this video and the series, we're going to be using a few of these quality of life features. A little bit about me. I've never completed any of the arcs. I think I've only ever beaten the Mega Pithecus and Broodmother. So I've not beaten Dragon or the Overseer or the Tech Cave. I've made it into the Tech Cave, but never to the end of it. I got caught by a Giga. And Giga surprised me for some reason, but anyway, we're gonna do it. I have beaten the Manticore over on Scorched Earth. And I've been playing through Aberration just to get an idea of what we're in for. And Aberration's gonna be a tricky one, but I think we can do it. About me, I am not a professional gamer. You're gonna be seeing a lot of goofy deaths, I'm sure. A lot of things that will make you question if I'm gonna be able to complete this. And honestly, I'm not too sure. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do our best, and we'll improve along the way. But I'm excited for you guys to come on this adventure. Now we need to find something that we can kill, because my plan is to get started with some early narcotics to get the levels to get to the raft. And once we get the narcotics and a raft going, then we'll be able you're going that way. Cool. Then we'll be able to get over to the Irby Island, and we'll progress pretty quickly over there. Some decent drops that pop in. We'll have the metal. We'll be safe. Fairly safe from anything. Nothing too dangerous spawns over there unless you accidentally aggro a Bronto or something. But at that point, you are asking for it. Like, they're big, really hard for you to miss. Okay, so we're gonna kill a couple more of these. Gonna need some hide too, so start collecting that. Alright. Now, I know we can get raptors down in this area pretty quickly. And I don't know if I want to fight that Dillo yet. But we're gonna have to put down a few things to start, because I cannot hold all the resources we need. So hopefully we can get a little mini port, I guess you can call it, started here, where we're gonna launch our raft from. So yeah, I'm just gonna start crafting this up. We got some levels to put. I really do enjoy pumping weight right at the beginning, especially if I'm going to Irby Island. I don't really need the health right off the bat. I don't need the stamina. Yeah, well, you know what, stamina will be useful for us, but... And what else do I need? I need that, and narcotics. Cool. So let's get some crafting going. Yeah, we'll do a sleeping bag too. Just, I can already see it. I'm gonna have a bunch of beds. I'm gonna have to have a bunch of beds placed everywhere, but yeah. Anyways, I'm gonna let these things craft. I'm gonna pick up a few more berries and gather the resources for a raft, and I will bring you guys back when we're there. All right, guys. So we've been going around this beach. As you can see, we've picked up almost every berry we possibly can. We've killed every dodo that's in the area, and I believe we are now ready. We should have enough levels now to build the raft. I know the raft's at level 16. We have 15 right now. I have a few more narcotics crafting, which should hopefully be able to get me there. So for now, let's pump some food, some weight, and some stam. There we go, level 15. So let's see what we got. I'm only going to unlock the engrams that are specific to the island here. It will keep popping up. I'm not quite sure how to change that setting yet. I will be looking into it just so it's not as annoying going forward. I did unlock the bow that helped me kill a bunch of dodos. We did die once to a Dillo. Was just AFK waiting for some narcotics craft, and we got attacked. A little sneak attack by Dillo, but we got revenge, and that is the important part. One thing I will be doing though throughout the series is I will be collecting my implants when I die. I'll be try to collect them all. Some locations it won't be possible, but it'll be a little mini game for me. Every time I die, I want to try to get that implant back, and we'll bring them with us from base to base, and we'll get we'll see we'll see how big the collection gets. So far only once, which is probably the best I've ever done on a start. Let's see, do we have enough crafted here? No, we are so close though. So let's just gather a few more berries and we'll get on the way. I'm gonna use this time to talk to you guys about the plan and the rules for this series. Everyone that I've seen that have done a series like this, which I've watched pretty much every other channel. I love watching all the other guys. They're the inspiration for me wanting to start this. I feel like it'd be a good way to keep myself committed to this playthrough, so I don't lose out on it. But anyways, I am going to allow myself to take from the island 3 or 4 dinos, depending. I'm not going to be super strict on the rules, and here's why. If I don't plan on taming a Giga on this map, there's not really a need to, but if I come across a high level Giga, I'm not just going to pass up that opportunity if we're at the point that we can capture it, which means I would be bringing the Giga with me to Extinction to help with the orbital drops there. Now, I will be allowing myself to take 1 creature from the island to Scorched Earth and 1 blueprint, but that blueprint will not be the Rex saddle, because that's an important part of every map, is finding the saddles you need to beat the boss. so I will not be bringing that with me. But I will allow myself to bring one creature, and I will let you know right now the creature from the ARK will be my maxed out, bred up, beautiful Rex that I will bring. And that's going to be for the only purpose that I don't want to spend all that time breeding on Scorched Earth when we've already done it here. I've already shown you guys, for those of you who don't know, for those of you that do know, it's not the most fun to sit there breeding Rexes for hours and hours and hours on each ARK you go to. So I will be bringing it with me to Scorched Earth and one blueprint. So I'm not bringing an item, and my thought process on this is that if you were an explorer on the ARK and you got uploaded and all that, I'm not going to spoil it too much, you would probably have some recollection of what happened. You get to keep your levels and all that. So I feel like you would be able to remember one thing. And that one thing I'm going to choose to remember is is going to be one blueprint. I don't know what that's going to be. Maybe it's a shotgun, maybe it's a like a mining pick or a rifle. Whatever the best blueprint I think that'll be the most useful is the one I'm going to bring with me. So now this is one of the features from S Plus that I will be using, and it's the pull feature, because I just could not be bothered to go and pick out all the items. I have them all, and if I don't, it'll tell me what I need. It's another one of those quality of life mod parts, you know. So yeah, we have our raft. We're gonna grab the few things that we want to bring with us that we'll need over there, and we will start crossing the water. I hope there's no lead thickness waiting for me. Okay, that's an easy way to ruin a day. Everyone knows when one of those catch you off guard, you're it'll wreck your raft. Those are the giant whales. I did, as you might have seen earlier, start peeking down in the water like that, try to get an early sight on it, but we didn't see any, so that should be good news for us. Oh, I didn't mean to grab all of those. I do want to bring my narcotics and spoiled meat with me. Alright, let's go. We are leaving the island for a smaller island. But yes, we will be trying to complete this map as quickly as possible. Granted, it will probably be... it probably won't be that quick, just with the sheer amount of challenges and obstacles we're going to have to overcome. We're going to need to fight the bosses, 3 bosses 3 times. We're going to have to do 10 caves, all the underwater stuff to be able to do the water caves. So there is a lot to accomplish on this. I won't be taking my time like I mentioned earlier with like your starting tames, getting a raptor. I will be rushing over here, and my plan when I'm over here is to get to metal tier as quickly as possible. And then tame up hopefully a nice high level stego that I can bring with me. Also, I know there's some decent drops on this for the beginning, so we'll be utilizing all of those features. And then I want to try to get myself a Rex or a Spino or a Baryonyx, a good carnivore tame right off the bat as soon as we're ready to go back across. So what do we need? We need stone, but I do need to make a crafting. Okay. Well, my inventory is almost full, and that won't do me very good here. So I will do what I need to do to build up a storage box. Throw that down on the raft. We're going to use this as a mobile platform. I don't want to put a foundation down on this island for the sole purpose that I don't want to be wasting I don't want to be blocking the resources from respawning while I'm here. So for that reason, we're just gonna, let's see, I ran out of resources. That's fine. Oh yeah, my one death is there. Perfect. We'll put all of that, keep that on me for now. Let's explore this island. We're gonna try to get up here in time. Oh, I guess it's just coming down, so we have plenty of time for that. We're gonna walk around. We're gonna try to see what level the stegos are, because that is ideally what I would like. I would like a nice low level female, perfect to start. So she will probably be our starter, and then if we can find a nice high level male, maybe we can breed a few stegos, get that going, just get a nice imprint buff. I won't be doing I won't be going for mutations on the stego. Maybe just get a nice imprint buff, get a couple nice stats going, and use that to collect a bunch of the resources. The stego, if you don't know, you can change the way the plate armor is loaded, where you can either collect berries a lot more efficiently, or wood, or thatch. So it's a very, very strong creature for the beginning. You do need a saddle level 35, I believe. But we should be able to get to that no problem, because we're going to rush metal tier. And building all of those things required for metal tier will probably get us the levels we need. We're not level 20. We might be level 25. No, we're level 20. Unfortunately, we won't be able to get this right off the beginning, but 250. That's a good level. Alright, let's go drop some of these resources off at the raft, and I will get a forge going. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to cut this here. You guys know, you know what's about to happen. It's just going to be running back and forth up and down this little hill, grabbing the wood and metal needed to get the forge going, and I'll bring you guys back when we are ready to get started with metal tier tools. And we're back. Alright, I smithed up some metal. I've crafted a smithy. I'm using the S+1. It gives more item slots. That is part of the mod pack we're using for this. It is the only mod we're using on this, is S+. It just gives you 300 slots. Again, it's a quality of life. It lets you build a few blueprints that are higher quality. We do have the loot turned up to 3 times, just in the settings that you can adjust. So now we are going to transfer all of this over to our smithy and see if we can make our pick. There we go. So I'm going to make the pick. I'm going to wait for the rest of the resources to craft up. Let's see. I'll put another one in Stam. We're 21. We can't quite get that. I know there's an explorer note down there that would probably get it, but we're going to save that for the next episode. It's nighttime. I'm going to get some sleep, and I will see you guys back on episode 2 of my ARK Survival Evolved series. Thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video today, this is my first ever video. I would appreciate it if you give me a thumbs up, go into the comments, give me some feedback, and let me know what you guys want to see. We are doing this adventure together, so I want to get your guys' input on it. Alright, catch you guys next time.